Hey everyone, welcome to the Burnt Brass Homestead channel. Today, I show you how I make 100% all-natural homemade garlic powder with no additives, fillers, preservatives, or artificial colors. There is only one ingredient in this spice, and that is garlic. I also show the best way to store garlic to retain that nice, strong, garlicky smell and taste while in your food pantry until you are ready to use it. The first thing we need to do is remove the skin from the garlic. Some people do this by placing the garlic in a container and shaking it vigorously for 20 seconds. This method works better with a deeper dish, but I would say it's kind of hit or miss, but worth a try if you have to peel a lot of garlic. Use your preferred method to remove the skin from the garlic. The next step is to slice the garlic. You do not need to slice the garlic extremely thin. The garlic will dry all the way through, so just roughly slice the garlic. Here I give you an idea of how thick you can slice the garlic with no problem. I probably have about 3 pounds of garlic to slice, so here I'm using my food processor to slice the rest. Personally, I would not use a garlic press as I do not want extremely small pieces of garlic. With all of the garlic sliced, I now place on the food dehydrator trays using the fine mesh mat to keep the smaller garlic pieces from falling to the bottom. Now it's time to set the temperature and time for the garlic to dehydrate. I set the temperature to 105 degrees Fahrenheit. You will see the difference in dehydrating the garlic at a lower temperature and that of a higher temperature later in the video. The time was set for about 7 hours. The garlic is fully dehydrated, so now I figure out the best way to remove the garlic from the trays and get it into a clean jar. If you're wondering why I go through all this trouble of making garlic powder instead of buying it from the store, well, tests show that some spices have concentrated amounts of pesticides, and some companies sterilize their spices with toxic chemicals and radiation. Not everyone can afford organic, so this is a good way to keep price down, but most importantly, you have control over the quality of your food. Notice the color of the garlic I dehydrated at a low temperature and the one that I purchased. Now it's time to turn this into garlic powder. Here I am only grinding enough garlic to demonstrate the final product of garlic powder. I would rather keep the dehydrated garlic in larger pieces to retain that stronger smell and taste. When needed, I would only grind enough garlic to make garlic powder that will last a couple weeks. This is to ensure the quality of that strong garlic flavor. And it's that simple. I hope that you give it a try. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to help this small channel to grow.